Hey, Rainbow. Hey, Buttercup. Hi, Holly. Hey, Uncle Buck. So, how's everyone? Bit peckish? Cool, cool. Hey, Vanna. Pre? Pre-cum? Are we already getting into that talk? Seems a bit early in the chat, but who am I to say no? Yikes on bikes. Yeah, I mean, it's a natural reaction, you know? Guy can't be faulted for it. Explain it to you in extreme detail. No. I refuse. Any who's a diddly? Anyone have anything interesting going on? Got Mexican today. Cool, cool. Good times, good times. Randomly thrown in the middle of the night. I was thinking of Larry David. I feel like I might have been randomly thinking of something last night. Oh, what? Not Peter. Yeah, very different people. Frozen Marg and sangria, but I wasn't really sure what sangria was. And I drank it and I was like, this tastes like beer. I mean, it's all alcohol. It's all alcohol. You know? Yeah, nothing going on in my life. Applied for a couple more jobs last night. Bookstore in the mall is apparently hiring part time, so I applied for that, even though it is Indigo. A job nevertheless remains a job, so. Hotel industry is hiring remote workers. I don't think I've really seen them on Indeed, so. And that's what I use. I just use Indeed for job searches. Get like one customer done. Be more than that, but yeah, it's still. I don't expect to even get a. Hey, Crimson, is job search going? Just saying, I applied for a couple jobs last night. Yeah, I mean, for the Indigo One bookstore, I don't even expect to get like an interview. Like, I'm expecting like one of those form emails that's just like, thanks for applying. We're going with someone else. One of those thanks for applying. Now go to hell emails. Give it a couple days and call. Application. Meh. Too much effort. Hey, Sandra. Speedy Gonzalez sticker on the wall, and I thought of you. Andale, andale. Arriba. Job market is competitive though. It's competitive and it's shitty. It's a matter like it's a combination of a competitive market and a really fucking shitty job market. Because like half of the job listings you find are not real. Is like that's the thing that is so annoying about job boards is like half the listings are fake. But I mean, it's not like it's fake companies. What I mean is like businesses claiming that they're looking for, or companies claiming they're looking for to hire new people when they're not. Like they're not actually looking to hire anyone new. It's just they're posting the listing either to gather information or to make it look like they're in a growth state to look good for investors. Hey, Caroline. Okay. Yeah, it was fake. I had one a few days ago. I had one on, yeah, I had one just last week. And yeah, it was a hoax. It was a scam. Hey, Jordan, it was a scam. So thanks for filling in for Rebecca Buttercup. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. How's that? How is it a scam? Because what they were trying to do was get me to buy shit from them. Best way to verify job posting is applying directly on their website. Yeah, there's fair number that I do that with. Even then, even if it's on, even if the company is posting it on their own website, that doesn't necessarily confirm that they actually are hiring. This is a fakejob.com. Yeah. I gotta blow my nose. Give me. That's better. September 10th will be 3 years of life by Jan's passing. They watch scammers getting scammed like someone young and tech savvy pretending to be an old grandma. I've never watched that stuff now. Oh, and also Hello Breaker. don't discuss her much anymore. I never discussed her because I never watched her. I barely knew she existed. Anything I knew about her was purely through people talking about her in my live chat. Speaking of September, there's a new book coming out in September that I actually want to get. Or graphic novel, I suppose. It's by a cartoonist by the name of Ngozi. She did a comic called Check Please, which was about gay college hockey players. And it was very good and cute. Still haven't actually finished it. I need to reread it and finish it. But very cute comic. And so she's got a new graphic novel coming out in September, so I do want to read that. Lost Old Man at Walmart asked me about Steam game cards and asked him if he plays. He seemed so confused and I didn't know how to help him. Well, like, was he asking what the gift cards are for? Or, like, what was he asking regarding them? Like, what was his question? About games for himself or his grandson? Squint size. Like, I need to get this for someone. Okay. So you take this gift card. You take this card. And then you go up to the, it's for online gaming. And then you go up to the cash register. And they'll ring it through and then you pay. And then once you paid for it, you can take it and go give it to the person you need to give it to. And they should say thank you. Hey, Bimbo. Sadly, you can't really be that sarcastic, though, to customers. I don't know if there are telltale signs being senile or dementia, but he's just like, oh, yes, I play games, but didn't know what Steam was. You thought I meant Pong or some shit and didn't know why I was asking. I mean, yeah, old. He's old. Old people be old. You know what I mean? We're both customers, so I don't know what my moral duty was. I mean, probably just be like, yeah, it's like online gaming. Like video games on the computer. On the computer. Sometimes I just randomly call it a computer. Because it amuses me. And sometimes, sometimes you just gotta take your amusement where you can, Hey, Brooke. Like, is calling something a computer actually funny? No, of course not. But it amuses me, and sometimes that's the best you can hope for. Oh, jump skin? No. Do you realize you're saying these words out loud? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, gotta do something to fill the time, right? I got I got 2 hours to kill. Gotta say something. So may as well just be words. Hey, Rebecca. If I gotta say something, I may as well say words. Frantically Google's current events. Fill time by making me a wrench. I like the idea of make me a wrench. Wench. Oh, I'll make you a wench. I'll backhand you and then tell you to bring me another ale. Be some top-notch wenching going on. I don't know if they're still around, but there used to be a goth. There used to be a goth band called Wench. They did a song for the Vampire the Masquerade soundtrack. I believe theirs was for the followers of Set clan. Anywho, uh, I've been watching a Let's Play of the first Assassin's Creed game. And there's Rebecca's. For the record, Rebecca, Buttercup already did your thing for you. Hey, Belle. She already did the Sweet Caroline Ba 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 thing. She was on the ball for you. She did it on your behalf. Yeah, I got nothing. Sadly, I got nothing to talk about right now. Is there even anything going on in the news that is worth discussing? I think not. Because I came in. Yeah, I never have anything to talk about. Rewatching Sailor on my Sailor Moon rewatch. I watched 2 episodes a night, a couple-hour afternoon nap. I always watch a couple episodes each night, and last night's episode ended on a cliffhanger. Like the second episode I watched last night ended on a cliffhanger. doesn't like the topic, which usually just starts rambling about Sailor Moon. It's a good show and a good manga. Does anybody know how many calories in one Mentos? Because I don't want to Google it. Young male capuchin monkeys have started kidnapping the babies of nearby howler monkeys. Why? Maybe boredom. I mean, whomst among us? Right, Vanna? Cliff was ending on a hanger. How many of us have never, like, who hasn't stolen a howler monkey baby out of boredom? You know, like, you're sitting there, there's nothing good on TV. Scroll through YouTube, nothing looks interesting on the YouTube algorithm. So, like, you know what? I'm just gonna go steal a fucking howler monkey baby. I had 40 calories of Mentos. Green Day has a new song called F Off. Eh. Can't say they're a band I have particularly strong feelings about, honestly. One way or the other. Heard somewhere before that a baby is 10,000 calories. Yeah, but like they're so tender. Hate watching shorts for too long. It feels like my brain is dying. Sometimes my algorithm gets it just right, but it still feels bad. Somehow, it's even more annoying when the YouTube algorithm gets it right. I don't know what it is. It's something I just like. I sometimes I resent the algorithm being like, "This is something that you would want to watch," and I'm like, "Fuck you, it is." You son of a bitch, I'm in. Other times it'll be like, "Hey, we think this is something you might be interested in." It's like, why the fuck would you think I'm interested in that, you bastard? What kind of person do you think I am that I'd be interested in that? Jesus Christ. I didn't have to find the obscure 5 hour long Rugrats video on my own. You have ADHD and Tourette's. No Tourette's. I just swear a lot. Keep getting it out of Liz asking, "Where's my margarita?" And she's shaking her boobies. An ad I've been getting on YouTube a lot. I honestly don't even remember what the fuck it's for, but it's some old dude, and he's like drinking a beer or something like that, and the music is that "Steal My Sunshine" by Len. Guy shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot is getting beat up in jail. How dare you hurt Megan Thee Stallion? We loved WAP in this place. We talked about asthma. I got one for a local dentist. He's great cook, making it so fine. You heard Megan Thee Stallion. She was great in WAP. Punch, punch. I got one who's drumming up business to take it teeth out. What time did the man go to the doctor? Tooth hurty. And yes, then. And yeah, it's 2:30. Amy Slayton was bitten by a camel. That's funny. There's a Carol Burnett show way back in the day before I was born. You can find the skit online. The Dentist. Great skit. Two men were found dead from exposure after looking for Sasquatch. And they didn't find it. Tim Conway, comic genius. Yeah. Woman from here and she got lost and like fractured or broke her leg and set it back into place and went to shelter and ate leeks and drank snow melt and now people think it may be a hoax. Yeah, could be. Could be real, could be fake. Who knows? I think it's real because you lost 10 pounds and I don't know how else you could do it so quickly. taking a really, really, really big shit. Like it'd be a massive shit, but hanging out with a crackhead boyfriend for 2 weeks. Wow, you're looking great. What's your secret for losing so much weight? Heroin. Heroin helped me shed all those unsightly pounds. My secret is 4 Mentos. Don't heroin addicts love sweets? I don't know, but I don't think you find a lot of. I don't think you find a lot of fat heroin addicts. I don't know. I could be wrong. Hey, Kaylee, I could be wrong. I just feel like you don't find that many fat heroin addicts. Yes, we do. Yeah. Like alcohol without the calories. A lot of fat opioid addicts. Opioids are different from heroin. Like I know heroin is an opioid, but like I feel like there's a difference between, you know, people who abuse prescription drugs and people who abuse heroin. Didn't mean to say it twice. Most heroin addicts depicted in culture are on the street, so yeah, they're going to be malnourished. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, Lou Reed is a pretty thin dude. I was listening to Lulu the other day. Metallica Lou Reed album. I did. I hated it. I actually did listen to that album and I hated it. I thought it was terrible. I was like, even fucking Lou Reed can't elevate this shit. I feel like that was the album that led me to the conclusion that Metallica was simply done. Yeah, they had a good run, but it was time for them to retire. So bad it's good. No, it's just bad. Some kind of monster the other day. Was that their documentary about the making of one of their albums? I haven't watched that, and I never will. In his therapist, very Spinal Tap. I mean, like, good on them for being in therapy and everything. I'm not gonna shit on them for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, they're in therapy. What a bunch of losers. Like, no. That's fine. I don't like the music at all. It's funny. I used to be a huge Metallica fan. I will even defend Load and Reload. They were departures from their older sound. But yeah, like they were departures from their normal sound, from their older sound. But I mean, that's fine. Bands have to grow and evolve in order to, you know, otherwise they just stagnate and they suck. So yeah, I mean, like Load and Reload, they had some great songs on those albums. They had a few, like they had some filler on those as well. That shit. Black Album had some filler as well, frankly. Um, but yeah, like Load and Reload, I thought that they were generally pretty good albums. And then along came Saint Anger. I'd already been drifting away from them for a while by the time Saint Anger came. Partly I started drifting away from them with Napster, frankly. I kind of became a little bit disillusioned with them with the whole Napster thing. Plus, my musical tastes were just changing. I was shifting more, like in my teens, I shifted more towards goth, and then I was like in my 20s, I was very much shifted towards more indie stuff. Doc was to rehabilitate their image from the Napster stuff. Yeah, and that's not gonna fucking happen. Like, I'm sorry, Metallica, you fucking own that. You fucking own that Napster bullshit. Mary Lou Retton, gymnastics icon who survived health scare, arrested in West Virginia on suspicion of DUI. Huh. But yeah, so I just my musical tastes were changing to begin with. But Metallica had been a big part of my musical taste for a long time. So I still had a little bit of that, little some degree of fondness. But Saint Anger was just a piece of shit. It was just a legitimately bad album. Like just absolute shit from start to finish. And then I listened to that album Lulu that they did with Lou Reed. I'm like, Lou fucking Reed can't make you listenable. You're making Lou Reed sound like shit, Metallica. Fuck off. No, stop making music. It is time to either disband or just spend the rest of your careers doing tours. Preferably disband. It is time for you to break up. So I haven't listened to any of their shit since then. I haven't listened to any of Metallica's albums since then because why the fuck would I bother? Why would I want to see them go back to the well for Unforgiven 8? Lou Reed sounds like shit quite often. I mean, kinda. Velvet Underground Banana record. I mean, sometimes, yeah. I do remember seeing something once about the Velvet Underground's first album. It said that take a walk. Yeah, take a walk on the wild side, Lou Reed. Perfect Day, Lou Reed. Velvet Underground, Lou Reed. I remember seeing something that the Velvet Underground's first album Uh, not many people bought it, but all of them started bands. Just like just because of like how sort of how influential it was on music with Metallica. Sounds crazy. I mean, it's a catchphrase people throw around about it. Yeah, like I mean, it's hardly unusual. Like I mean, like it's kind of unusual, but I mean, it's not that out of the. It's not that. It's not that wild. It's not that out of bounds. Metallica's been pretty radio friendly since the Black Album. Um, shit, Metallica did a song for fucking Mission Impossible. You know, Metallica were the ones who made Blue Lucy Undead. Yeah, yeah, it was absolutely, it was absolutely 100% Metallica's fault. Lou Reed sounded like Lou Reed. Metallica sounded like shit. And yeah, like I mean, Lou Reed working with doing with Metallica. I mean, Lou Reed is. I feel like Lou Reed's the kind of singer like put him in any style, like literally put him in any fucking style, and he'll sound like Lou Reed, and it'll work. You know, give him a metal band that knows what the give him a good metal band. Give him a metal band that still knows how to make good music. Yeah, Lou Reed does. Lou Reed goes metal, and it'll sound. It'll work. His voice just works for any genre you want to put him in. I think. What other metal bands you listened to back then? Not many. Metallica, Megadeth, Black Sabbath. Um, that's just about it, frankly. Guns N' Roses. Did always like Guns N' Roses. I did have one of Anthrax's albums. ACDC. I listened to a little bit of ACDC. I never really liked ACDC. Dave Mustaine was in the dock confronting Lars for ruining his life for kicking man out of it. Ruining his life. Fuck off, Dave. You ever want to own a jumbo squid squishmallow? Maybe. Like, you ruined my life. Dude, Megadeth is hugely successful. Shit. Dave Mustaine's made a fucking killing out there by being former member of Metallica. Like, fuck off, Dave. Fucking it. What a fucking asshole. What a shock, though, that Dave Mustaine is apparently an like. I mean, that's like just an like that's just an asshole attitude for him to have. And but like, what a shock that he'd have that attitude. Slayer, Whitesnake. Now, I never listened to either of them. I mean, like Whitesnake is more like hair metal, I think, isn't it? Slayer. Yeah, I had like one Anthrax album. It was I don't remember what it was called, but this is a journey into sound. I don't remember the name of the album, but that was how it started. Best metal song, Black Dog. Yeah, I was never into hair metal. It all sounds so cheesy to me. Like I'm part of it. I think is like Guns N' Roses was like big when I was a kid, and like Metallica was big when I was a kid. Um, Nirvana. You know, GNR is not hair metal now. They are not hair metal. They always had way more of an edge. They were a lot dirtier and grungier. They're not. Like they are not. I think they're considered like thrash metal or something like that, speed metal. But no, I mean even like they were Guns N' Roses was very much a heavy metal, I guess. But they were a pushback against, yeah, not speed metal. Apparently, I guess they are classified as heavy metal, at least according to Wikipedia. But they were very much a pushback against hair metal. I mean, like stylistically, they were honestly pretty eclectic stylistically. They had a lot of influences. Like they had a lot of blues influences, punk influences. They did definitely have glam influences in there as well. Soft as hell. But I feel like hair metal is more like less about like it being like soft metal and more a vibe. War. Twisted Sister. Dearly, but the music method is. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Kiss. Briefly. I did listen to Kiss for a little while. I got like one of their greatest hits albums. It was only I think it's like maybe a year because I went through a phase like in my very early teens. I went through a phase of like only wanting to listen to like classic rock. So I got like Best of the Beatles, Kiss, Bob Dylan. Give me rice, give me fire, magic girls that I desire. But honestly, I do not enjoy Kiss. Drake Rock City is a good movie. Dylan to Dylan. I have nothing against it. Like there's like two Dylan songs on my computer. I do still have two Dylan songs on my computer, but did you know Bob Ross' family doesn't make money from his legacy? Huh. Yeah, like for Kiss. One thing about Kiss is every fucking Kiss song, they cut the music and just do the clapping part and repeat the chorus. Hey Nova, Billy Joel is sick. Aw, every time. I wanna rock and roll. Or Detroit Rock City. Detroit Rock City. Gimmicky, yeah. They are very gimmicky, yeah. And I don't enjoy that. I don't like how gimmicky they are. It's just like every time. Um, I will say, I want to rock and roll until a reasonable hour. Great. Really do love Dylan. Sure. Phenomenal singer-songwriter. Just, not someone that I generally listen to that much. Wish I could get over Dylan's voice. Hey, man. What book am I reading lately? I am still making my way through this India, A History by John Key. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of there's tons of bands out there that I would. Where it's like, I do not enjoy that. Yeah, it's like I do not enjoy this singer. That is definitely a thing for me. There we go. 16-inch Wasabi the Green Sea Cucumber. Going to work is like pulling teeth, literally. Darling dentist specializes in tooth extraction, or as he calls them, porcelain pulls. While he understands most patients dread the procedure, Wasabi hopes their Wasabi took my teeth shirt sends them off with a smile. Reminds me of you. Maybe. No, I know that song. It's not one of the Dylan songs that I particularly enjoy, but I know it. It was on that best of album. That one was on the best of Dylan album that I got. I didn't read his bio. Sorry. You keep all your red books. Yeah, I did get rid of a bunch of them a while ago. Do you need to visit any? I really should. I haven't been since I was like a teenager. I haven't been since I was probably like 18, 19 years old. Maybe even earlier. But it's been a long time, so I really should go. That said, no, I haven't had any pain in my teeth or anything like that. So water time. It is indeed water time, and like my teeth, normal color. Caffeine. You're yelling wound for sound. Tim Dorsey. Never read Tim Dorsey. Hi, Duck Off. I'm gonna get water. Give me a minute. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, and honestly, I only brush my teeth once a night. Like I brush my teeth before bed, and that's the only time I actually brush my teeth every day. So I mean, it's not like it's you're supposed to brush what, like 3 times a day? Do you floss? Nope, nope. I don't even floss. Second bucks. No, I do tend to buy them new. I have noticed that my gums have been a little bit sensitive lately when I've been brushing. Well, it is rapid waking. And it's hard for her. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't really notice any gum sensitivity throughout the day. It's just whenever I'm brushing my teeth. They just feel a little bit on the sensitive side lately. Honestly, I expect that'll pass. I'm just sort of, basically, I've just been trying to get them a little bit of extra attention when I brush now. Dogs driving a car ad. Okay, you visited at this. Yeah, well, it's expensive. It's expensive, so I don't really want to do it while I'm unemployed. Come back to Canada to deal with health. Be expensive though. Should be a lot better. She lost about 180-ish pounds, probably. Use oil of clove on a Q-tip. You have sore gums or a sore tooth. Numbs. Great for inflammation. Yeah, I mean it's not sore. It's like literally, it's only when I'm brushing my teeth. Otherwise, it's not sore at all. So I don't think there's any inflammation. I think it's just one of those things where like just need to give it a little extra attention. Hey, Larry, who wouldn't be better off if we lost about 200 pounds? Stephen King? No, I don't read any Stephen King. Too mainstream for me. Get a soft bristle. Mm, I think the toothbrush is fine. We're talking teeth. Yeah, we're talking teeth. Need to help her. I mean, there's only so much I can do. And I'm sure as hell not going to pressure her to leave her husband. Hey, Aurora. Get dental covered. I think it's under 90K income with no other insurance. Oh, I was unaware of that. Yeah, I'm under 200 pounds, so maybe this one. All right, let's check this one out. And like again, I don't want to push her to leave her husband because that's just a shitty thing to do. Sensodyne toothpaste. I don't think I need that. 12-inch Winnie the Purple Walrus. Yeah, that one seems more like me. Whitney is not your ordinary walrus. She loves making ice cream sundaes and sandcastles, though never at the same time. She tried that once before, and the seagulls kept stealing her sprinkles. Yeah, that seems more my speed. New dental program they're expanding. I was unaware of that. I was actually unaware of that. I thought it was still like seniors and kids under a certain age or something like that. Sensodyne toothpaste is amazing at teeth sensitivity. I don't have teeth sensitivity. My teeth aren't sensitive. Like I said, the only thing, my gums, and it's only lately. So I suspect it'll probably pretty soon that it'll be back to normal. U.S. insurance covers 2 dental cleanings a year. Granted, I spent $768 a month. Yeah. Brush 50 brush 3 times a day and floss only one cavity. Flossing might help. Maybe. That said, it is sort of like, especially like further back, where it's really awkward to floss. So I'm just gonna be a little bit more, just gonna do a little bit more at the back there. I'm sure I'll be fine. Interdental brushes. You look well. I mean, I'm probably not, but thank you. Heading down a dark path. Plan to be assertive. Like I said, there are limits. Just watched The Handmaid's Tale finale and it was so good. Probably gonna be crying all night. Super special baby walrus. How's your family? They're good. She doesn't take well assertiveness. Yeah, she's definitely got a contrarian side to her as well. Such a sappy little bitch. Right, Foodie? We do not have that kind of relationship. We are friends. Defiant, yeah. Yeah, she's definitely got that defiant side to her. Already married? That's right. I'm already married to the sea. Hey, Veld. You were meant to see this, because time is nearly up. Repent. Thanks, Veiled Messenger. Pimp. Thought pimps made money. I'm joking. I mean, did make quite a lot of money from Rebecca last month. Indeed, like family. We are family. Now, while we're on the topic, just a couple of targets. Were they the ones who had sex with each other? Because I never read or watched Game of Thrones, so had to confirm. What was the last meme I sent her? As long as we're talking about her, I'm gonna send her some memes. Where did I leave off with them? There it is. I'm just sending her some funny pictures. Defiant and impulsive, yep. She is both those things. Please read it. Too popular. Game of Thrones is super popular. I'm out. Get tough. Getting tough wouldn't do anything. I mean, hell. How tough can I get when she's in another fucking continent. Hey, Killface. You've missed nothing. Star Trek's super popular. Yeah, but Star Trek is part of my childhood. Star Trek's popular, but I grew up with it, so it's different. Does everyone want for me to be assertive? I mean, shit, I tried to be assertive with her. Back when we were together, I tried to be assertive with her once in a while. Didn't fucking work. You only like her as a friend? Gay. That's funny. If you're chopped liver, Uncle Buck. Well, in terms of me not liking popular things? I mean, I'd say you have more of a cult following, Uncle Buck. First novel I ever read was a Star Trek novel. Been my older sister's Playgirl Magbox when I was 10. That's funny. You contributed to me? Ah, yes. Sorry. That you did, that you did. And I appreciate it. Yeah, you sent me a lot of shit. Impactful year for you. And I didn't give you two cut. Indeed, that is true, Uncle Buck. You gave me a shit ton of money and it all went to me. Trying to get to Canada. It's not gay, just a gooner. An important distinction. You won't feel the last breath coming, but you'll know you wasted it. Repent. I mean, shit. I feel like this breath was wasted. I feel like every breath I take is wasted. My life is wasted. That said, I'm a nihilist. Every life is wasted. Existence itself is an aberration. Only person worse at accountability than her. I mean, brains in a bat theory. No, that's bullshit. I don't buy into that bullshit. The idea that it's all a simulation. No, it's not a simulation. It's real. It's real. It's just all very fleeting and meaningless. Life is fleeting, but sometimes it just feels so goddamn long. Like, man, can I just skip to the end? Life has the meaning you give it. Exactly. That's what nihilism. That's basically the philosophy of nihilism. Life has no inherent meaning. It only has the meaning that you give it. It's the longest thing we ever have to do. If you just admitted your real feelings for me, it would be a lot better. Life is the longest thing we have to deal with. Aside from waiting at the DMV, am I right? Life is just a series of inconveniences and then you die. Life is just a series of being at other people's birthday parties. Have you ever been waiting like in line or on hold or something like that and it's just taking a really long time and you're just like, I've been waiting for longer than I've been alive. Because sometimes, yeah, sometimes you're like, man, I have been waiting for a longer period than I have been waiting since the dawn of time. The universe will end before I get to the end of this line. Admittedly, I can be pretty impatient sometimes. I can get pretty impatient. Meaning of life is being kind in any way that it can be. Nurture animals and help my family with stuff. Yeah, I do feel like the best goal is try not to make the world a worse place than when you entered it. Try not to be a net negative on the world. Would I volunteer somewhere? I don't know. volunteer at my dad's dick. Thank you, Uncle Buck. I got a reward for my job pool of saying you would be unemployed for 6 months. Well, shit, you jinxed me then. I didn't even remember you saying that. You jinxed me, Killface. You don't get a reward. Your reward is my balls in your face for jinxing me like that. And 6 months. Yep, it's been 6 months. I didn't say it to you. Is it in the Discord? Same thing. You still jinxed it. You're the reason I haven't found a new job yet. You get on that Discord and you say I'll find a job within the next couple weeks. That's your new prediction. And a real job, not a scam one. Find a customer service jobs in if you really try. Hope so. Carney wants to build houses, take up a trade. I am not cut out for that kind of work. You know, construction, HVAC, electrician. I'm really not cut out for any of that sort of thing. Hey, Butch. You describe yourself as soft? Soft and also stupid. And like largely uncoordinated. That stuff takes training. Yeah. Hey, Hababa. Habibi. Hababa. What they call Tash is that tonight? Said some things that want to happen in the Discord. Good. If I lose 500 pounds, I want to train as an electrician. Barnes and Noble equivalent. Indigo is the main book chain here in Canada. I think Barnes and Nobles does have some location in Canada, some locations in Canada as well. There are some Barnes and Noble locations here in Canada, but the main one is Indigo. Is there sex fanfic in the Discord? I mean, I am not at all surprised about being Rule 34'd. They say sell Sailor Moon manga. I already have all the Sailor Moon manga. I already have the complete collection, including the two volumes of Sailor V that were collected in the Eternal Edition. So yeah, I already have the complete Eternal Edition. I don't need any of it anymore. we haven't, we'd be knowledgeable and help people. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it mostly just comes down to, and to go put my sister's bookstore to business. Just can't go up against the book chain. Yeah, I am not. I don't like Indigo. Um, Indigo, like they definitely have issues. Uh, Major chains, yeah, they do push small bookstores out of business, which fucking sucks. On top of that, Indigo is also like uniquely bad. The CEO, the owner of Indigo, is not just pro Israel. She is funds an organization that sends people over, that basically sends over mercenaries to help uh, fight on behalf of the IDF. That's a bummer than working at the grocery store. I mean, I did apply. I did apply actually. There's a bookstore at the mall, Cole. The one we have in Cornwall is called Coles, but it's owned by Indigo. They actually, I just last night I saw a job posting and applied for them. I'm not expecting to get it. I have applied for Indigo before. When I was living in Ottawa, I applied for Indigo and got rejected. Didn't even get an interview. Just form email, basically saying thanks but fuck off. Yeah. Leather no longer held such a smoky smell, but it was still cool as hell. The man wearing it staggered forward on his brisk but lazy walk home. We are not posting the sex fic in the chat. Save it for Discord. Costco is ethical in saying they are upping their starting salary. No Costco in Cornwall. Popular bookstore used to go to is Walden. Maybe Walden Books was popular. Like Walden Books was a thing back in the day. Again, we never had one here. Cornwall has never really been much of a book town. Yeah, there's the Coles down at the mall. That's been there forever. Um, and then used bookstores just kind of pop up now and then. Best Archie selection. Good old Archie. Borders. Yeah, like I know there's a used bookstore not too far from where I live. I did go there once. It was only a couple minutes. I was on the way to it was a long time ago. It was where I picked up this. So I picked up Wizard of Earthsea. I was on the way to the bookstore. I was on the way to the grocery store. It was only a couple minutes out of the way to stop off at the used bookstore. So I did stop in there once. Top Hits Music Magazine was the magazines I got. Budge, thank you for £1.99. Thank you very much. Haven't been back to that store since. As had to know lyrics before anyone else. Yeah, I haven't been back to the store since. I didn't really see a whole lot that really stood out to me there. Goshies, you would call them. Enjoying yourself, Anna? Haven't had M&Ms in a long time. Years. Haven't had M&Ms in a few years. Basically, all the candy manufacturers. None of them are willing to commit to no longer sourcing their farms or their chocolate from farms that employ child labor. Like all the candy companies, all the chocolate companies, they're all the major ones. Like all the major chocolate companies are unable to, like they won't even commit to like investigating whether their chocolate comes from farms that use child labor. So I was like, you know what? Uh, so it's one of those things. So like, you know what? I feel like giving up chocolate is not a huge sacrifice when they're using fucking child labor. Scared of going to the eye doctor for the first time in over a decade on Thursday. Got LASIK in 2010, so don't really need to. I have blurry spots that come and go though. I have literally never been to an optometrist. Don't really check anymore. Yeah, exactly. Back when I was still working, I got Viva Puffs pretty regularly, and those are like just sort of chocolate shell with marshmallow filling with a little bit of raspberry sauce in it. Um, but those did have chocolate on them. I haven't even gotten those since I quit my job. Moon pies. I've never had a moon pie, but I have had wagon wheels and Joe Louis, which I think are basically the same thing. I need glasses to function. Yeah, I've never bothered going to the eye doctor. I've never really had any problem seeing anything. Like I don't know if my vision's perfect or anything, but it's good enough. I don't feel any strain when I'm reading. Um, Seeing things at a distance, it's well, no raspberry, no moon pie. Well, I was talking no, not a moon pie. I was talking about Viva Puffs. Viva Puffs have like a little bit of stuff in the middle. Hey, JJ. Thank you for 29 months. That is wild to me that I've had memberships for 29 months. Macular degeneration. Yeah, my brother's the same. He doesn't seem to have any eye issues, any eye problems. Going blind would not be fun. Indeed, it would not. Honestly, especially in this, like, something that's wild is like 15, 20 years ago, we were actually doing pretty well at improving things for blind people. I was just seeing something earlier today where somebody was talking about a blind friend they have who absolutely fucking hates smart devices. Learning started in April during tax season, so I'm hoping it's just excessive screen time. I'm nearsighted, so I raw dog often. Because yeah, like the trend is towards screens on everything, which people with people who are blind really like knobs. They really like tactile interfaces because hey, they know what the fuck they're doing there. I said it's been perfect since I got LASIK. Love good knob, right? Yeah, people love tactile interfaces because okay, this is this. I can just press this button and it does that. Whereas now with touchscreens, they can't see the goddamn screen. They can't see what they're supposed to be tapping. And fucking everything is. You've seen 40 Februaries. You may not see 41. Jesus still saves, but the invitation won't repeat forever. Thanks, Veiled Messenger. People love a tactical interface that they can slob on. What a knob. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad about Veiled Messenger. I'm amused. Technology peaked in like 2012, right? You're not right. There's been since then. There's been like such a huge push towards everything being smart. Nobody wants a smart fridge. Nobody wants everything in their house to be smart and have screens and monitor every goddamn thing they do. Except when dumber. Yeah. Can't find a washer and dryer that works for more than 2 to 3 years. Yeah, obsolete. Planned obsolescence has definitely gotten worse over time. Planned obsolescence, yeah, is definitely just getting more and more obnoxious. Prefer to feel my house dumb things. Exactly. Okay, my parents had one for like 15 years. Yeah. Hey, Jenna. We got another 15 minutes. A little less than 15 minutes. We got another 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I mean, it is just. You just woke up. Well, that's your problem, Jenna. I'm sorry. Parents still have our 90s kitchen refrigerator in the garage and it works perfectly. Yep. You just woke up. Okay. We always knew someone who could fix anything, not anymore. Shit from the 70s was made to last, then they flipped the script. Yep. My fridge makes musical noises and grumbles in the night. You're sure it's not haunted? Might be haunted by the ghost of a musician. You had fish eggs for dinner? Bolter fridge? Some kind of coolant activating? Probably. Someone's stomach growling. Wash and dryer from the 20th century. Get refurbished vintage appliances going forward. Not wrong. And yeah, like going forward over the next few years, everything's going to be pushed to have AI in it, which, yeah, great. So it'll work even worse. Woo! And I mean, who doesn't love uh, who doesn't love having vital technology that is unusable if the internet goes out? For suggest what you should eat, then lock stores with those items. Yeah. And what it suggests is like, you should eat cardboard. It's full of fiber. Somebody answer everything yet. Wake up in the morning to, you know, go to the kitchen to get your morning cup of coffee, and you have to fucking go on your phone to open the coffee app and put the clothes in and turn the crank. Yep. That's the way to do it. Subscription to coffee maker is expired. Do you get enough fiber? Might want to try cardboard or newspaper. I need an app to set up my printer. Like, why can't I just turn on? Yeah. Turn on printer. Plug it into computer. Boom. Netflix had a pop up in the middle of a show wanting to update. I was like, no. Yeah, I mean it's enshittification, as it's been dubbed. The enshittification of everything. it is very much a growing complaint among everyone. Except for the stupid ass tech bros who are desperate to be seen as innovators without actually having to come up with any ideas. Send to printer, send to printer, send to printer. No red ink. Supposed to be fair, printers have been a pain in the ass like for decades. Printers being a pain in the ass is nothing new, I suppose. Oh, like spreadsheet about what shows I'm watching and which apps, streaming services, or cable. Printers are of the devil. Yeah. 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 People have instead of buying ink, I buy a new printer that comes with ink. It's fucking cheaper. That's the one. Like it's the a printer is cheaper than an ink cartridge. It's ridiculous how expensive ink cartridges are. Like I need some, I need to replenish my black ink. $100 for black ink? How much is a printer? $60 for a printer that comes with a black ink? Well, I know what I'm getting. $99 printers, but ink ain't the problem. Mine usually stop working because the ink dried out. Pee Wee Herman documentary. Ooh, nice. Enjoy Killface. That sounds interesting. Printers ink is expensive due to a combination of factors, and the cost of research and development, complex manufacturing processes, and the razor and blade business model of many printer manufacturers. He died? Yes, I'm aware he's dead. Going to bawl my eyes out. Can believe it. All of that sounds like not my problem. Copy and paste the AI abstract on Google, which means that may or may not actually be accurate. I think I share Pee Wee's birthday. Yeah, whenever you're getting like AI abstract from Google, it's like 50-50 whether it's actually going to be accurate. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is one of my favorite films. Yeah, I never watched Pee-wee's Playhouse growing up. Shintan, I watched. Was it at the villa or was it when we were dating? I know we watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I don't remember when it was, but long, long, long after it came out. I think was he still alive? I don't remember if he was even still alive when we watched it. But yeah, we did watch it once. Large Marge. Packaging the ink to keep it good is smaller than the ink needed. Make a bigger printer and cartridges. Anything John Candy or John Hughes? Library industrial sized printer. I mean, I don't know. Those things can get pretty dangerous. I need to print something maybe once a year. Yeah, I genuinely can't remember the last time I needed to print something for myself. There was like sometime last year, my mom needed help printing some stuff off, and so she had to come over here, and the people downstairs have a printer. But for myself, yeah, I honestly could not tell you the last time I actually had to print anything for myself. Probably college, frankly. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I haven't printed anything since college. Good night, Uncle Buck. Need food? I should get going as well. Just printed the other day. I bought a printer. It was cheap and came with ink. Bob Ross never signed an agreement with Bob Ross Inc. to take his funds posthumously, but they said it was a verbal agreement already existing. And the court ruled for them, I think, despite his will. Well, that's shitty. He wanted to go with his son. Go to his son. And good night, Larry. And yeah, I'm going to get going as well. I am leaving you all now. So thanks for coming. And good night, everybody.